I'm Dr. Right now, and we're just gonna kick back and do a little flying. But first, let's check out the marketplace. Let's check out the marketplace. They got the F-14. We will be getting the F-14. I know it's got a price on it, but I'm gonna get it. They got the F-22. We'll be getting the F-22. It's got a price tag on it. We're still gonna get it. So if I buy this package, will I be able to get all of this one? So this is the standard aviator upgrade. What is on here? Albatross. The Antov is on here. Rest in peace to the Antov. Um, I don't see the F. I don't. Yeah, that's crazy. This can get some new airports though. Um, Amsterdam, Cairo, Cape Town. I would love to fly to Cape Town again because I've actually flown into Cape Town before. But I'm gonna come back to this though. But I am gonna get it. They got the Harrier jet. We might be able to replay some scenes from True Lies on there. So True Lies starting Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because for those there that don't remember, in one of the final scenes of that movie, he actually flew the Harrier to save his daughter. So don't know if I get this one. I was never really that huge a fan of the Harrier, but I mean, hey, it's a VTOL plane. So what else is on here? The Honda Jet is on here. I would actually like to try this one. Cause where I live is not too far from where the Honda Jet is actually made, or parts of it are made. I'm not sure, but I think they do make it there. Dope looking plane though. Nice instrument panel. Let's wish list it. Let's see what else is on here. We'll do that and then we'll get back into it. And then probably maybe tomorrow I'll do like a fighter plane series and we'll go through a few fighter jets to include the F-14. But you gotta prepare for that. I want to actually make a good stream with that one. That's not coming up on anything. So if I pull up my library, what is all in that though? Yeah, I just got 3D of the series. Nihon. Yeah, this is all the standard stuff that I already have, but I do need to fly there. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into some stuff here. So I do have my helicopter certification. Yay! Got my helo certification. So I'm actually capable of flying that, even though I didn't take all the tests. But hey, they said I passed. Let me just look in here. I actually bought a small helicopter for my little company. But yeah, which is just a basic 2-seater. But I need to work on that. My plane need to be washed though. Manage. Yeah, at least wash the thing. So I don't want to come in here and have my plane looking all wild and stuff. But anyway, let's see what we can finally get into. Got about I got about 50 minutes to kill. Hey, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the program. I'm just gonna do a few random things, make a few clips for my shorts. I do have my helicopter license. If we can find some helicopter license, some helicopter items, we'll do it. Uh, what do we got here? Is there any? Yeah, I like doing skydive missions. See if I can find a good skydive mission, I'll do it. Uh, I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run this medevac mission real quick. How about that? Oh, just control wise, I'm using an X56 throttle and stick, so no controllers, just stick and throttle. No rudder pedals though. I just use the twist and motion of my stick for y'all as I need it. It's a 6.5 hour mission, but one good thing about this, about just flight simulator in general, you can just kind of go and look up. You can find like new airports that you can find airports that you have flown out of, or airports that you've never heard of, and then fly to there. So KMGM is actually in Montgomery, Alabama. I didn't know that. I've actually never been to Montgomery. I've driven close by Montgomery, but I've never visited. But yeah, that's the Montgomery Regional Airport, Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah, that's interesting. So let's see. I'm just gonna look real quick. So this airport does appear to have two runways. No, wait. Or is that a taxiway? No, that's two runways. So one runway 3 and 21 and runway 28 and 10. 28, 20, yeah, 28 and 10. I did not know that. So, because I was a guard guy, I didn't realize that they had a Air National Guard in Montgomery. Didn't know that. I'm about to look that up. I don't know what type of plane they got there. Wait a minute. This is all Google Images. Wow, I didn't. Wait, is that actually a fighter wing? I, is that actually a fighter wing at Montgomery, Alabama? Didn't know that. Huh. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm curious now. I'm going down the rabbit hole. Yeah, that's the 187th Fighter Wing. I did not know that. I did not know that that was there. Huh. Fighter Wing right there at Montgomery Airport. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me set my screens up here. So what I like to do is I like to put my EFB on one side, and I like to leave room for my instrument panel on the other side of the monitor. So we just do that. So and it looks like we're gonna be flying the Cessna, the Cessna Grand Caravan, on this medevac mission. So we'll just wait for that to load up. But wow, yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, fighter wing at the Montgomery, right next to the Montgomery Regional Airport, because there's the airport there. And there's looks like an aviation company right there, and some other smaller flying clubs, and then right next to it is the Montgomery Air National Guard. Yeah, Air National Guard, the 187th Fighter Wing. Yep. Okay. All right, let's get into it. I'm not gonna make a lot of money on this one, but just doing it for the heck of it. I do like doing the medevac missions though. They're actually pretty cool. It's fun to hear the AI people talk. And they'll tell you why you're picking somebody up. And turn the game volume up just a little bit. waiting on that to load up. So it looks like we'll be taking off from runway 10. We'll skip the taxi. I'm not worried about that. Hell, I need to go through the whole process of taking the covers off. Let's go ahead and get in the flight station. Just go ahead and do it. Come on.
Ollie, complete your check while I'm briefing our pilot. We've got Emma on board, 52-year-old female, recovering from a major op in the area of Baptist Medical Center South. We're still monitoring a few things, but we're ready to leave. We are accompanied by Mike, Emma's colleague.
Emma's conscious, but in shock, so fly her smooth and slow.
Alright, let's do it.
Ground Cessna X-Ray Alpha, November Bravo Tango with Papa ready to taxi IFR.
Cessna X-Ray Alpha, November Bravo Tango Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 10 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 119er. 7 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 10 using taxiway Alpha Cessna, November Bravo Tango.
If anybody that developed this game is watching this, please do better on the voiceover. God, that mess sounds weird every time. And tell the fuel trucks to move out of the way. It makes no sense that there's a fuel truck right there on the taxiway as I'm coming through. But luckily, if I run over it, nothing happens. That would have caused an explosion in real life. And they're gonna ding me for my taxi speed. That's how I go. Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. So like that's I did not know there's an F-16 fighter wing in Montgomery, Alabama. I had no clue. The funny part about this is I literally have my throttle set to idle, but maybe I just need to. So I might need to get a different yoke and stick because the propeller power is all the way up. But if I reduce it, maybe that'll help. Like if I reduce that, I just gotta remember when. Yeah. Because I don't have a separate throttle for propeller power, but I kind of need it, which is probably gonna help me fly bush planes later on. Copy.
Tower Cessna X-Ray Alpha, November Bravo Tango ready for departure runway 10 IFR to Redbird.
Cessna X-Ray Alpha, November Bravo Tango, altimeter 29er, 7 tree, clear for takeoff runway 10.
Doctor,
Cleared for
equipment
takeoff
ready.
runway 10
Good to
Cessna
go.
X-Ray Alpha, November Bravo
Patient
All
Tango.
right, let's go.
Belts fastened. Equipment secured. Ready to go. We've already eased the acute appendicitis, but the patient is complaining of unexplained pain. We suspect complications.
And there it is, Montgomery, Alabama. So there's the regional airport right there off there to the left. And so like the fighter wing will be like back that way. Anyway, let's go ahead and it says I gotta climb to 950. I think I'm pitched up a little too high.
Cessna November Bravo Tango, contact Atlanta Center on 120. 55. Good day.
Appreciate that.
120. 55 for Cessna November Bravo Tango. Atlanta Center Cessna X-Ray Alpha, November Bravo Tango is passing 800 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Cessna X-Ray Alpha, November Bravo Tango, Atlanta Center, altimeter 29er, 7 tree radar contact.
Swinging this a bit wide. Which is fine. We can get back on course. Sank a little bit. Let's turn the game sound down just a little bit and just kind of get back on course here. I'm not really worried about my bearing that much, but I gotta climb 12,000. But in the Caravan, it takes a while to get up there.
Mike, everything's going to be all right. We'll get Emma to the hospital in no time.
Sorry, I'm just really concerned about her.
Let's take a look at the patient though. Man, she is out. She is knocked out. So I'm kind of doing something a little different here. I'm actually trimmed nose down, but I've got the flaps still extended. I'm not losing speed though. So, and I'm pitched up at about 10 degrees. But I got a steady vertical speed rate, and I'm actually gaining speed. So I'm gonna have to remember that for next time I fly the Caravan.
Emma, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain level right now? I need to know if you understand. Please squeeze my hand once for yes and twice for no.
I'm gonna do a roll trim a little bit to the left, because I'm actually I'm not flying level, so we'll do that. But yeah, look, no hands. Yeah, we got a couple things out here. Pilot's leaving the seat. All right, let me get back in my seat. How about that?
If you feel any turbulence, don't worry, it's normal.
All right, approaching 10,000 feet. So in about another 2 minutes, so I'll be at the designated altitude, and it should allow me to skip ahead. So okay, yeah. Approaching 11,000. Almost there. So in about another minute.
Are there any concerns or update about my colleague's status? As we said, we're monitoring closely for any signs. So far, we're
Ah. I was hoping it allowed me to skip ahead at that point, but it ain't.
Please fly as steady as possible.
Sure.
Can you check on the patient?
On it, doctor.
Captain, patient's having problems that we can't address. We need to reroute to the nearest hospital now.
All right.
Cessna X-ray Alpha, November Bravo Tango is declaring Pan-Pan. Medical condition critical, requesting landing to 1 Alpha. Niner altitude is 11,900 feet.
Cessna November Bravo Tango, roger, Pan-Pan. Cessna November Bravo Tango, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000-foot Cessna November Bravo Tango.
All right. So it actually declared an emergency, so I got to get down. All right. Hold on, you butts.
Cessna November Bravo Tango, you are 1 tree mile southwest. Descend and maintain 3,100 feet. Expect RNAV runway 9er approach via ANWAF transition. Clear to ANWAF.
I hear you.
Descend and maintain 3,100 feet. Expect RNAV runway 9er approach via ANWAF transition. Clear to ANWAF Cessna November Bravo Tango.
I'm picking up speed, but I actually have the throttle on freaking idle, so I'm doing this like I do my skydive missions. Get down as soon as I can. So we'll just gonna bank a little bit so I can get on that course right there. I think I'm still in Alabama. I think. We'll check the map here in a minute. I took off from Montgomery, which I think I'm still in Alabama airspace.
Beginning our descent, Emma. You'll be at the hospital before you know it.
I would go ahead and bank, but I'm trying to make sure I don't miss a waypoint. This game acts weird when you don't hit your waypoints. Yeah.
The rolling is rough on the patient.
Okay, okay,
Can
okay.
you do something, Captain?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cessna November Bravo Tango, you are 1 tree miles west of 1 Alpha Niner.
All right.
Cessna November Bravo Tango. Traffic Cessna X-ray Alpha. November Bravo Tango, 1 miles west inbound RA Navy runway 9er approach.
And 3 nautical miles. I'm hitting the dang enter key and nothing's happening.
Traffic Cessna X-ray Alpha. November Bravo Tango, 4 miles west inbound RA Navy runway 9er approach.
Weird.
Patient prepped for landing. Let's keep touchdown smooth as possible, Captain. The flight has really weakened her.
All right.
We'll be landing soon, Mike. Time to buckle up.
too high there. Shoot. Damn it. Shh. No, no, no. Don't hush. We don't say this. We don't say the S word. Shit. No stalling. No stalling. There's the runway. Get down here. Okay.
I know, Emma. Above the landing.
Ah.
Just a short ride in the ambulance before you're at the hospital.
It's a bit windy too. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't stabilize it like I wanted to. I was trying to control the sync rate. I just couldn't get it like I wanted it to. All right, screw it.
Well done, pilot. You kept your cool under pressure. Emma will arrive on time for treatment, so thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have gone a little bit better. I could have had her S rating if I didn't speed on taxing. It was windy though. Yeah, that was yeah, it was pretty windy to fly there. So I was having trouble fucking stabilizing the landing. Nice. Got 38,000 for not skipping. Rep bonus. That's why I need to get me I need her to give me a caravan for my company, cause I could. Come on. Yes. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh, they boosted my freaking. Yeah. That's the rating I'm supposed to have. I lost my rating because of the helicopter missions. But oh well. Oh, I ain't checked where the heck that was. Where the heck is this? That's yeah. That's still that was still in Alabama. Yeah, that was still in Alabama. We hadn't even made it over. We didn't even get to fly to Mississippi yet. But, oh well. What is this? I didn't select this. I selected that by mistake. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. But okay. Open up fly some missions. You open up a new territory. But yeah, that was actually over here in Alabama. But it opened up some missions for me out of Dallas. I've not flown a Diamond aircraft in a bit. Yeah, I got time. I can knock this out. Yeah, 45 nautical miles. Yeah. Driving Mrs. Penn, probably Miss Daisy or some shit. Yeah, it's actually I like flying the Diamond. Yeah, I should be able to knock this out pretty quick. The Diamond, it's just a sleek looking ass freaking airplane. I ain't gonna lie. Two prop engines. Just has a really great freaking, just a really great looking plane. Got the luggage compartments right there behind the nose.
Hello, it's Lauren Levy. Thanks for accepting the job. I'm your contact here. This DA-62 has to get to Clark as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay.
The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, she wants it flown back.
Sure.
Her name's Jennifer Penn, and she is waiting at the destination to pick it up. Treat this beauty like it's your own. See you. I gotta bust a U and then turn around. That's cool. Let me stay on the dang runway first off. The windy as hell. Look at that. Look at that damn windsock. Damn.
Let's see. Can I bust this U-turn and not go in the grass? That's the real challenge. In the grass. In the grass. Nope, couldn't do it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get going. That crosswind ain't no joke. Alright, in the interest of my time, I'm going to skip to the descent. I'm not extending gears yet. I'll wait till I turn to... I'll wait till I turn to about bearing... Maybe about bearing 20, I think. I knew it was going to do that. Alright, I'll go ahead and drop them. Rolling too much. Rolling too much. Slow down a bit. I think this is gonna be one of them little ass runways too. I see it.
Tango 6 traffic Diamond X-ray Alpha. November Bravo Tango is on final runway tree 5 to land.
Shit. Damn it. Fuck. Oh. Oh. Damn. Fuck. Yeah, that's gonna reduce my rating. I just couldn't get it down there. I mean, the weather is like crap, trash, but damn. Damn, that's gonna reduce my shit. Fuck. Man, I land the. Damn. Yeah, damn. I felt that hard landing in my soul. That shit just went pop. That landing gear would have been broke. For real. Does this start over? I did this actually yesterday. Didn't broadcast it, but I did it, and I actually got a pretty decent score out of it. So this one landed on this little random rock out here. I actually got 1.7 million score. So oh wait, let's look up what is this on the needles. Yeah, knock this out. Let's try this one. Helicopter. Helo. People actually build this stuff on these little rocks out in the middle of the sea. Didn't mean to do it that hard, but I could have did better than that. I can do better than that. One more time. One more time, I'll hang it up. I could do better than that. That's got to be better. There we go. That's more like it. Give me in the millions. Yeah, I'll take it. It's not, yeah. That's compared to the world record, that's not bad for me. Yeah, because the world record is needed 600,000 more points. So 0.6 million, I could break the world record. Oh well. Anyway, later.